So he put me on a load, running through the weekend like I wanted. Picks up. I got to kind of book on over there. Got about 25 minutes or so before my break's up. I'm going to run into this Walmart. Go ahead and stock up on some supplies real quick. Then head on to this pickup. It delivers down in Georgia, about 100 miles south of Atlanta, Monday, anywhere between 8 in the morning and 4 in the afternoon. So I'm off to do that. Got in, got this load picked up. They were actually almost too efficient. If they would have held me up like another couple hours, I would have been able to end my shift like 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning. But they were just real quick. I was in and out of there in like 45 minutes. So now my shift would end at like 3:30. 4 o'clock in the morning. Oh, that reefer shut off. Thank God. Things like, I don't know, it's just like this really low rumbling. I was really worried about how it was going to come through, but it shut off. Anyway, what I was saying was, so now I'm going to end my shift. The tail end of it would be like 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning, which can be a little sketchy getting parking. I mean, spots should start to come open, but I just didn't want to chance it. And I've been in a little bit of a funk this week. I think I've been eating too much crap, and it's kind of, I don't have quite the energy level I should. So I pulled in, stopped this rest area. I'm going to do 8 hours in the sleeper, kind of freeze my clock, take off about 8 o'clock in the morning, stop and fuel the truck up, take another 2-hour break there, and then that'll be the equivalent of a 10-hour break. That'll get me running through the day, and I'll be able to, control where I stop a little better. I won't be, basically once it gets past a certain point at night, you've got to kind of, you park where you can park. Whereas if I'm able to, be done for the day at 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon, I got a lot more options when it comes to parking. So that's just how I'm going to run this out. I mean, I don't have to be there until Monday at, I don't know, I've got all the way up until like 4 in the afternoon Monday. I can get there, there's overnight parking, so I'll end up getting there Sunday night. My 8-hour break turned into a 10-hour break. I'm right at 10 hours now, so I'm going to get heading on down the road, stop and fuel this. I got about 100 miles or so before I stop and fuel it. Probably drive till 4 or 5 tonight, then shut her down. I'm getting a little goofy on hours. I'm going home in like a week for 2 days. Hopefully I've got enough hours to get me there without next week being all kinds of, I don't know, goofy. I like it when my hours get to where they're weak, to where there's not great hours coming back each day, because then it limits what he can do. He can't run me based on profitability as much as, I mean, he's still going to run me for profitability, but it's as profitable as we can be with my restricted hours. And I would rather, if a great run comes up, be able to take it, and I'll be like, well, we could have taken this, but we can't because you don't have enough hours to run it. Really, at about 2 weeks is when it's like ideal, in my opinion, to take the 34, take 2 days off at the house. But I don't think I can pull that off without it really messing with my my revenue out here. I may try it, but for right now I'm going to stick with the 2 days every 3 weeks and see how that works out. Alright, I'll talk to you guys in a bit. So the way I was looking at this run, I had time. I went ahead and routed myself through the house. Went ahead and parked at the Ace Hardware down the street from my house. Went home and sat and watched, hung out for a little bit. I had about a, I don't know, 10, 11 hour break at the house. Got to watch the Ohio State-Wisconsin game. Man, that was an awesome game. Now I'm back at it. I'm probably going to drive a few hundred miles down the road, stop, take another break, and take this thing on in. I got to this truck stop, took my 10-hour break. I got up yesterday and I was just feeling hot, just under the weather. My stomach wasn't right. So I hung out here a little bit longer. I ended up getting a few more hours sleep. It's about 1 in the morning now. Got plenty of time. I got up until I think 4 in the afternoon tomorrow to get this load there. But now I've timed myself out to hit Atlanta right at rush hour. Should have thought this out a little bit better. Alright, talk to you guys in a bit. So, I got around Atlanta with no problem. Got back on the 75 South because you got to take the loop around. Let's see if I can get this to focus a little better. And this is what I'm sitting in now. I know it's going to be pretty grainy and a little shaky, but that's how far the backup is. And yeah, we are sitting dead on the highway. Just sitting still. I have the truck in neutral, parking brake set. Truck is off. I'm gonna be here a minute. I seen the sign. It said accident 12 miles ahead, all lanes blocked, but there was nowhere for me to really pull off. I mean, just right as it came to a stop, there was a big shoulder that maybe I could have pulled over to the big shoulder, but I don't know what that would be any different than sitting here like this. So, joys of trucking. Wonder how long I'm gonna be here. I got down here to Georgia. This load delivered. I was just across the street from where I'm parked at now. They had me in and out of there in a half hour, 40 minutes. I always love it when that happens. So I went over to this Citgo, I think it is, little Citgo truck stop across the street. Truck stop's disgusting. Going into the men's room to use the bathroom, just reeks of urine. It'll work for my brake. If he doesn't dispatch me on something that picks up today, I may have to, I may have to run to another truck stop. They've got a restaurant, but the bathroom's that disgusting. There's no way I'm eating in there. I got plenty of stuff on the truck. So that'll pretty much do it for this vlog. Y'all take care. I'm out.